The Reno series is a very special series in the Oppo phone line. This series focuses on thinness, excellent selfie, and portrait photography, and is popular among younger ladies. However, the performance was not as good as similar priced phones in the past, which made many people pass it up. But since the Reno 9 Pro Plus uses Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1, the Reno series no longer has any obvious weaknesses. And today we're introducing the Reno 10 Pro Plus, which has evolved again, and this time I think it will suit most people. Reno 10 Pro Plus has a completely different design than the 9th gen. The camera module has become a larger oval shape. The text next to the periscope telephoto camera also indicates that it uses the same Merit Silicon X chip as the Find X series, and the camera system must be amazing. The purple one we have looks frosted, but it is glossy to the touch, less saturated, brighter colors should be more in line with the flavor of young people. The weight of less than 200 grams and the thickness of less than 9mm are also the proud strength of the Reno series. The only regret is that the frame is still plastic. I guess it's a trade-off to reduce weight, but as a $600 phone, I personally still hope to use the metal frame. The biggest upgrade to the 10 Pro Plus should be this new camera. After many years, Oppo has finally brought back the periscope telephoto camera on the Reno series. The OV64B sensor is 1/2 inch in size, which is a very large size of a telephoto camera. As a shuttlebug, I really enjoy the convenience that telephoto brings me. Especially in the city, you can avoid a lot of things you don't want to shoot and make your photos more focused on the subject. As long as the light is not very low, this telephoto camera will be able to do its job well. When you have to take a long distance photo in a dark scene, then it will still give priority to using the main camera crop. But honestly, this telephoto camera performance has been similar to that of most $800 flagship phones, but it's clear even when zoomed into 6x during the day, so this new telephoto lens must be better than you can think of. The Reno series has always had a great portrait mode. Beauty and AI background bokeh has always been top-notch, and you can use both features on all lenses except the ultra-wide camera. The beauty function will remove all the blemishes from your face. It makes the skin look smoother while the pores are still visible. This feature is designed for Asian women's preferences, and if you don't like it, just turn it off to get a realistic selfie. Thanks to the 32 megapixel RGB front camera, all the details can be preserved in very low light, which is super impressive. In addition to portrait mode is also surprisingly good for other subjects. Adjust the virtual aperture, the photo will look like it was taken with a DSLR. The main camera and telephoto camera support up to 4K 60fps video recording. The ultra-wide camera can only record 1080p 30fps video. It also doesn't support 4K and 60fps for the front camera. Something I can't understand is that Oppo doesn't allow you to use the ultra-wide camera in Pro mode, and you can't record video in this mode. What's even stranger is that the telephoto camera can do 4K 60fps video recording, but 1080p 60fps can be used with this lens. This also means that you can't use this phone for more professional video recreation. This is a great pity for me. The Reno 10 Pro Plus still uses Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1 processor. This flagship processor is good enough for most scenarios and performs very well on benchmark. Although it does not use the latest Agent 2, last year's flagship processor is also very powerful. In particular, the Reno 10 Pro Plus is surprisingly well optimized for gaming. The temperature and the power consumption are not too high, and it also only locks the frame at 53 FPS after 10 minutes. This is better than some Agent 2 phones, so those who are worried about the poor performance of Reno 10 Pro Plus cannot worry about this. The Reno 10 Pro Plus screen specs are not top-notch, but they're still good. The resolution isn't 2K, but it's still sharper than 1080p. The peak brightness of 1400 nits makes the HDR effect of this screen even better. So the Pro XDR feature on the Find X6 is also found in the Reno 10 Pro Plus. It will make your photos look even more shiny. Overall, it's a good screen in all Oppo phones, the one just second to the Find X6 Pro. Charging speed of 10 Pro Plus has also been improved from 80 watt to 100 watt. 27% is charged in 5 minutes, and a full charge takes less than half an hour. Unfortunately, wireless charging is still not supported. The battery capacity remains unchanged at 4,700 mAh. Since it is equipped with a more powerful chip and the battery capacity is not that large, the battery life does not give us any surprise. As you can see, the Reno series is becoming more and more well-rounded, and the Reno 10 Pro Plus is the second flagship phone created by Oppo after the Find X6 Pro series. They are aimed at a different target group. If you care more about the weight, thickness, telephoto camera, and selfies of the phone, then this is the ultimate answer for you from Oppo. I'm Will from China. I will see you next time.